March Madness is underway. In one of the early games in the round of 64 on March 16, 2015, we had UAB versus Iowa State, so the 14th seeded Blazers versus the number 3 seeded Cyclones. And what a game this was. UAB was up by 3 at halftime, but then in the closing moments of the second half, UAB was down by 4 with about a minute and a half left to play, and at 1:36, William Lee hit a layup to bring UAB to within 2 points to make it 55-53 as they trailed the Cyclones. But then, with less than a minute left, Robert Brown hit a huge clutch three-pointer to give the Blazers the lead by 1 point over the Cyclones. So now Iowa State would get the ball, and Monty Morris would hit a jumper to give the lead back to Iowa State. Now with 26 seconds left on the clock, William Lee comes up clutch again, this time to put him up by 1 with a jumper to make it 58-57. And then Iowa State missed a jumper, and William Lee got his hand on the ball, and he got the rebound, and then he was fouled, and so now William Lee would go to the free throw line. He hit a pair of clutch free throws that would put the Blazers up by 3 points with the score 60-57. Iowa State would then throw up a three-pointer, and they missed, but Monty Morris was there to tip it in to make it back to a 1-point game with the score now 60-59, but with just 0.4 seconds left on the clock, all that was left to do for the Blazers was to inbound the ball, and that they did, and we have the first upset of March Madness in 2015 as the 14th seeded UAB Blazers beat the number 3 seeded Iowa State Cyclones with the score 60-59. Talk about excitement. This is what March Madness is all about, with a 1-point upset here in the round of 64. So the Blazers are moving on in the South region, and they'll be waiting to see who wins the game between SMU and UCLA, as they will be facing the winner of that game tomorrow. Well, on the 22nd, rather. So lots of excitement already here in March Madness as UAB comes up with this huge clutch win in Louisville, Kentucky at the KFC Yum Center. So March Madness is in full swing, and we've already got our first upset. So final score, UAB 60, Iowa State 59.